Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today, page 59 of your book. Page 59 is about the second conditional. Yes, again. For example, if I had $1 million, I would. But more specifically today is about second conditional WH questions. And if you remember, WH questions have WH words. Who, what, when, where, why, or how. WH questions are different than yes or no questions. For example, what would they buy if they won the lottery? This is not a yes or no question. This is a WH question. The WH word is what. What would they buy if they won the lottery? They would buy a big house if they won the lottery. Well, me too, my friends. Okay, second conditional, a review. Second conditional is for imaginary situations and possible consequences. We use if and the simple past for the imaginary situation, and we use would and the verb for the possible consequence. For example, if I lived near the beach, I would learn to surf. Here, the imaginary situation, we have if, the subject, and the verb in the simple past. If I lived, if I went, if I needed, if I wanted, if I had, etc. And for the possible consequence, we use the subject, would, and the verb. For example, I would learn, I would eat, I would drink, I would play, I would work, etc. And when the if part is first, we use a comma to separate it from the possible consequence. If I lived near the beach, comma, I would learn to surf. Here, the if part is first. But in this situation, the if part comes after the possible consequence. No comma is necessary when the if part is second. I would learn to surf if I lived near the beach. No comma, my friends. Okay, now, second conditional yes or no questions. Well, this is easy. Here, we just put would in front of the subject. If you lived near the beach, would you learn to surf? Yes, I would, or no, I wouldn't. Here, we just put would in the front of the subject. You would learn to surf in the affirmative. Would you learn to surf in the question? And for WH questions, well, very easy. We simply put the WH word, the who, what, when, where, why, how, or which, in front of would. For example, what would you do if you won the lottery? Okay, more examples. Who would you invite if you won a free trip around the world? I know I would invite Willie, Benjamin, Noah, and Livia on this free trip around the world. Who would you invite if you won a free trip around the world? If you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go? Now, for me, I would go to China. I have never been to China. I would like to go to China. I think it's very cool. It's very different. I don't know very much about China, but I would like to know. This is a picture of Shanghai. Look, very beautiful, very strange. I would like to visit China. Now, if you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go, my friends? And if you had a test next week, when would you start studying? I know if I had a test next week, I would start studying right now, my friends. And you, if you had a test next week, when would you start studying? Okay, vocabulary from the chapter. We have research. Research is a detailed study of a subject. Research can be a noun or a verb. Research as a noun in Portuguese is pesquisa. Research as a verb in Portuguese is pesquisar. I research. Grades. Grades is a measurement to evaluate performance. Grades in Portuguese are notas. These are the grades for school in the United States. We have A, B, C, D, and E. And more specifically, A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, C plus, C minus, D plus, D, and F. Now, anything below a C is considered not passing. A D and an F is considered not passing. F is considered failure. And 98 to 100, let's say you have a test and the test has 100 questions. If you get 98 to 100 of the questions correct, you get an A+. If you get 93 to 97 of the questions correct, you get an A. If you get 90 to 92 of the questions correct, you get an A-, etc. Yes, that is the grade system in the United States. In Brazil, you have 0 to 10. In the United States, we have A to F. Okay, hide, hid, and hidden. Hide in the simple present, hid in the simple past, and hidden in the past participle. This is to stay in a place that is difficult to see. Hide in Portuguese is esconder. Today I hide. Yesterday I hid. I have hidden. Hide, hid, hidden. For example, he is hiding in the box. Hide and seek. This is a game that children play. Or adults play too. I play hide and seek with my kids. Hide and seek. In Portuguese, you say esconde, esconde. Hide and seek. They are playing hide and seek. Fight. A fight is a physical or verbal confrontation. It's not always physical. Sometimes it's verbal. A fight in Portuguese can be a luta or a briga or a discussão. And fight can be a verb or a noun, like luta or lutar, or briga or brigar, or discutir or discussão. Fight. Knock on the door. When you want somebody to open the door, you knock on the door. In Brazil, you clap your hands. You do. Don't clap your hands at somebody's door in the United States or England or Australia or New Zealand or Ireland or anywhere in Europe. Don't clap your hands, knock on the door. When you want to enter or you want somebody to open a door, you knock on the door. Don't clap your hands, my friends, because in the United States, that's just strange. Okay, and finished. Bye-bye. See you later, alligator, and a wild crocodile. Bye-bye, my friends. Wow, it's very hot today.